everyone, I am with Zach today and we have a very exciting episode to film. We're going to be talking all about oud. Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Zakir. Zakir Ghafoor is the brand name. Before we had name World. We are going back to our origin, so it's Zakir Ghafoor. Ghafoor is my father's name. This is a traditional Assam Indian house. We have been crafting oud, trading oud over 3 generations. So yes, anything about Hindi oud, Hindi atar, and oud from Southeast. We trade in that. We are known for that.
I have a list of questions for you.
Sure,
I'm going to throw it all at you. Sure. So let's start with the basic. What is oud?
Oud, it derives from a species of tree, Achilleria. So then there are like 19 different species, which there are many Achilleria plants, trees, but only few are fragrantful. Over the years, the infected tree, the one which are infected naturally or inoculated or by human wound by the eggs, or they nail it. There are different ways of getting it infected. So to heal itself, the tree releases the resin, putting itself into immunity. So the resin, which is layered over the years on the wood chip, it's very fragrantful. And the larger the tree, the older the resin, the better the quality of oud. Say the sap has been dripping. Say the ant harvested, or the silkworm. So the most basic, the wild, are the silkworm. It's a worm which makes a bore, and it starts eating up the tree.
I see.
Yes, this happens very early as well. The tree will die. Most of them, they don't sustain or live beyond 6 years. But the one which survives, and so it's like the worm will travel up the tree inside, eating the softwood, and it creates a bore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and now the tree will be like, oh, I've been attacked. So the tree starts releasing the sap, yeah, to immune itself from that wound. Yeah, the bore has to get filled in naturally by the tree. If not, then the predators, like after the bore is done, so the ants will
go in.
I see. Yeah. So ants, it's in a way, if they go in on a later stage, it's good, but not when the worm is hibernating or eating in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So once the bore is filled, and now the sap has been released, and it's like it's in an untouched condition, and no human intervention in the jungle, and for years and decades the resin has been, like as you said, like macerated over the wood. And then say the oud hunter would harvest the tree, so it might be like a block of wood, or the entire tree infected, or maybe just one side of the tree is infected, the other side is not.
I see.
Yeah. And the oud tree is the tallest of the other tree. It seeks for the sun. So what the wild hunters do, they go top of the mountain peak, and from the top they look for the crown of the tree.
Okay.
And then they just go down, follow the route. Yeah. So they might find 50 of them. They axe it out to see if it's infected.
Oh, I see.
So maybe 50 trees, none of them are infected. And they cross like the other side of the mountain, and just one tree, and it's completely infected. So it just depends whether they will find or no. It depends. It's something sheer out of luck. So if you ask me if there are any wild trees, no. And if there is wild, it is in such a remote place, it's very difficult to access them. The reason is civilization and urbanization of the forest. So all the wild animals are concentrated in one place, because like say Assam, it was jungle. So Nagaland was jungle, right? So they started doing tea estates in the 80s, and to get like livelihood for the farmers, for the villagers. So the forest is turned into tea estates. They use a lot of pesticide. The best way to find whether there is there is less toxic or no toxic in the area, if to see the beehive. A beehive never
Form a hive.
Yes, form the hive where there is too much of pesticide.
I see.
They go away. So all the wild animals, they will concentrate in one place, which is they will run in one concentration. So now it is like, say, half long. So half long is like a locked place.
Okay.
Between NC Hills and the Lushai Hill. Yeah. So and now we are urbanizing. We are cultivating tea estates. So all the animals are concentrated in one place. So I cannot disclose the place, but it's very close to India. And with the wild hunters and the marginal traders, they all went up there. They did a campsite. Yeah. So in the middle of the day, sunshine out there like this, the forest is so dense, they can actually see the nocturnal eyes of the wolf.
Wow.
So even the sunlight was not penetrating. Yeah. And it's very tropical, very humid. Like they have to walk like 30-40 kilometers by foot inside the jungle, like just to. And so the forest they audited. So the Aquilaria is there. There are like hundreds of Aquilaria wild trees, but there are 4,000 Royal Bengal tigers.
Oh, okay. So it's impossible to source the oud from.
I wouldn't risk my life just to,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, like nobody would.
I guess this kind of also answers my other question, which is why is oud so expensive?
You got it. The only way are the vintage ones. See what happened. Oud was always there. Yeah, but it was just like a small trade, not much happening. It wasn't like fountain of business. It wasn't that until the Middle East, the GCC, found the oil. Yeah. And so the 70s, the 60s, the 70s, it was very, there was a trade, but not as big as now. And then 80s, the money started flowing in. Yeah.
So the trade exploded.
Exactly. And then the Arabs, they had like for centuries, they had trade with India over spices, over textile.
Dates.
Yes, they used to give us dates and we used to give them tamarind.
Even pearl, yeah.
So pearls from Bahrain. And so a lot of the exchanges were there, right? So, and in this exchange, used to go these agarwood as well, yeah? Imbibe their culture in a way. Yeah. So they started using very fondly as a bakhur, as a on a mafkhara in a majlis, and then fumigating the house, or there's a wedding, or even so any celebration or occasion they use this, and then they started fumigating the clothes. So yes, so this brought in a lot of interest for the traders to sell, and they sold a lot until the 90s. India was over with wild trees.
I see.
Then the regulation came in place from CITES in around 93, 94. But in this, what happened, there was this Vietnam War, which got over in middle of 80s, and they left. But what was left behind were wild agarwood trees. So Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, this region grew. So if you ask me honestly, look for an older batch, maybe some big family, they have this inheritance, they have been stocking up from grandfather days. So those are the wild ones, or the wild oil.
Now it's all farmed and manually inoculated.
I'm not sure. If anyone has seen, let me know, and yeah, so, and that's one of the reasons, like, people are looking for those legacy owned oil or oud chips or oud wood, like Sultan Qaboos.
Yes.
Yeah, which I've shown you.
Yes.
So yeah, that's from the 80s, 90s batch, going to the palace or the diwan, there's a good chance they must be wild. Yes, but today's age, it's very difficult, and it's astronomical price.
I've seen it, and I've seen the quality as well of
yes,
the one that you have.
the biggest like recently they found Philippines and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka was found around 2015. Philippines came around 2020. Yeah, and it vanished in few years. Now, if you go and look for Philippines,
The agar wood is all vanished. The natural ones, at least.
the
wild
natural,
ones.
the natural, like really good supreme grade. What are we talking about? Not less than 300,000 dirham kilo.
Okay. My other question was also, where are these trees grown mostly, predominantly? You've mentioned Vietnam, Cambodia, India.
Southeast, yes, and India, yes, and
India is vast, so where in India is it grown?
Northeast.
The Northeast, where
Yes.
we're from.
Yes, as it was Northeast, Myanmar, Thailand. So the Queen of Nagaland was married to the King of Cambodia. Yeah, or the other way. I forgot the history, but so it's like the gift from the family. So even the siblings go with them.
Oh, I see.
It's like a black gold.
So it's how prized.
That's the reason we find the same species, Aquileria melicinus, is there in Malaysia, in Cambodia, in Laos. Laos has sinensis, which is depriving. Now there is more krasna. India had agalocha, which came from Bangladesh, and Tripura, which is depleting. Now we don't have much of those. Meghalaya had Aquileria khasiana. Khasi is the tribe from Meghalaya. Yeah. So Aquileria khasiana now, it's a small place, small region. Now it's not there.
I see.
So if anyone is telling me is Meghalaya, is Shillong, I would not take very seriously about it,
I see.
because I've seen
It's
the
all depleted.
I've been on the ground at a very grassroots level. I've seen what's the state of it's not there.
I see.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, the agar wood is grown and farmed,
Yes.
and there's manual inoculation,
Yes.
and we don't get natural oud anymore. It's become
Yes.
very rare.
Yes.
Can you tell the difference when you distill the oud between manual inoculation and natural one?
Oh, the distillation is very hard to define.
I see.
Yes, the final product is very hard to tell the oil, because even the distillers, they have gone smarter with their techniques.
I see.
And with today's science involved, at different temperature, they can actually achieve different molecule
Wow.
and smell.
I see. So it's almost the same, whether manual inoculation or naturally
See,
farmed.
agarwood, the only reason two batch cannot be alike, because at different temperature, different molecules are formed,
I see.
which is not with any other wood. A sandalwood distiller, he can calibrate the batch size, the yield, the quality, the heartwood smell out, the spice, the creaminess. He can, but with the agarwood, at every different temperature, what we are what it's boiling, it's bonding a new molecule, and it can deliver a new smell. So I can show you 4 different variant of Hindi oil, and then again in that they add soaking purpose, like fermentation of the wood, soaking of the wood, and it gives more diverse and complex layering to it. Like Manipur, you know why Manipur had a Cambodian feel to it? Because Manipur is on a hillock, less of black soil and more of big boulders of mineralic rock.
I see.
Yeah. So if a tree is growing in that condition, it is seeping on the minerals of the rock.
Yes.
So the resin and the formation of the smell is has influence of that minerals. So it's different.
It's all different depending on where it's grown, the
100%,
conditions. Okay.
Aerial distance of 50 kilometers and it will smell different.
Wow. Obviously, because of the depletion of the wood and everything, a lot of people are using accord as well, chemically synthetic accords in fragrances. Can you tell the difference between a real oud and the accord?
Yes. There are many essentials like cypriol oil, which we call Nagarmota. Then we have Himalayan spikenard. Then we have Dawana. Then we, if one can craft very, very perfectly, then there is concrete from eagle wood or the crocodile wood, which has that resinous smell. And one, if you can blend it very well with cedar, yes, they can achieve sandalwood. They can achieve. I would say, in a way, it is good if they are keeping it affordable. Yeah, like under $100. So not bad. So it's a sustainable way of reaching the market.
I also get a lot of people asking how to spot a fake oud wood. Do you have any tips?
It's like a rabbit hole. I would not advise anyone to go out in the market. But if you really after oud, be ready to burn your hands. Everyone goes the same route.
Okay. There's so many fakes out there, basically.
Everyone goes. Even the biggest guy who has been using oud, got acquainted with oud in the family and everything. But yes, like, there are like a stang we call it in Hindi. It's like a creep of Achilleria. So it's a creep tree. And it looks exactly the same. The wood is the same. Everything is the same.
Okay.
And I'm praying to God, Allah, you gave me this and I'm thankful and this, and I put bag full of that on my back, and I come back and I show it to my wife, look, now we are rich and this and that. And she burns it. She's like, there's no oil. Did you check?
Wow.
I'm like, no. It's like exactly oud.
It looks exactly like oud.
Yeah, but it's a creep. And it gives white ash.
Oh.
There's a smoke and it gives white ash. It is not smelling anything what oud should.
Okay, so those are the tips that I'm picking up. White ash.
Yes, and there's no oil burned to it.
I see.
And it just doesn't smell. It just smells. It smells, but not oud. It smells like something else. A Palo Santo.
A Palo Santo, okay.
Close to that. Yeah, if you ask me, yes, that's the kind of smell.
When you look at it physically, can you spot the fakes?
See, if I buy a kilo of batch, now if I'm not buying through like many people come to, I got this batch for you. I don't buy.
Okay, you're very picky with.
No, I have to be in my circle, and I sell only to the people who have been buying from me for years. No, it's not about money, because say Aisha, she's been buying from me, and now she comes back, this batch, it doesn't smell the way it should be. I'm like, really? What happened? Right? I don't know, but something is not right about it. So I'm like, okay, send me the batch, and I go through some pieces, and I'm like, okay, I got it. Now, you know what, Aisha, do you want a batch again, or you want my money back? But I want my money back. Okay, here's your money. So I go back to my guy, whom I've been dealing, my father has been dealing, my grandfather has been dealing. So we are in the same circle, or maybe the same family, my uncle. So I'm like, uncle, how can you give me this batch? Like, how can you go wrong? He's like, okay, then send me the batch. He sent me the batch. So yeah, even the guy who's working under him for 10 years, a kilo, he'll take out a good 100 grams and he'll
replace it with the.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So in a 10 kilo batch, how can you identify now the stang? Yeah, so you solely go with the confidence of the person who's working for you. You can trust, but you have to verify.
I see.
Yeah, so that's how it is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this Ramadan happened. I told her as well. One of my, biggest guy. He bought a 45 kilo batch from Indonesia, and I cannot drop the name. It's a very good, very big family out here. Yeah. And they've been using, so he was like, how? And I'm like, I didn't hear back from you about the Indonesian. No, it went good. I'm like, okay, good for you, man. And then after 2 days, he's like, Zach, I got this Philippine batch, but it smells like Philippine. I'm like, it's like a solid baseball bat, like a kind of a wood, right? Like, yeah, big wood, resinous, but I burn it, no smell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? And there must be a girl and a father and they have hunters in Philippines. They're sending me the video. And like, yes, that's exactly what happened. Like, you know what? Forget about it. There's no lete left. There's no lete, mindana. Nothing is left there. The Chinese, they entered, they cleaned up the place. There are heavy regulations in Philippines. You cannot sit in Dubai and ask for a 20. So it's like he's sitting on 25 kilo of fake batch.
Wow.
You know, so
people get burned all the time.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Excuse the pun, but
that's the reason I told you. Like, don't even, like, if you wanna test yourself, you're actually going into a rabbit hole, and be ready to burn your hands.
So for a normal layman like myself, like we're not in the trade, we're just consumers of oud, and I want to burn a small batch or whatever, I buy that, and I want to burn it at home. How do we protect ourselves from buying fakes? What are the reputable places I should go to?
Over here, I would just go buy with Ajmal.
Okay, Ajmal is one.
Yes, Ajmal. But which store you're buying, whom you're dealing with, you need to build relation with them.
With them, okay. Ajmal is one. Of course, you are one.
Yes, you can come to us. You know, the problem with the most of the audience, they just want to enter the scene and they want to go for the best one. No, you don't start there. Now, even Michael Schumacher never went like Formula 1. He did like F3 for 10 years. You go to the old, like the bazaar, the souk, the dera, the mall. Just buy and buy in small. You don't have to. You don't have to
invest so much in one go.
That's the second thing. There's no such thing as investment.
I see.
Yeah.
Or drop your money.
Yeah, just you. Exactly. You know, it's like you're going to a school. You're paying for that schooling. Say management degree in oud. So you're burning your money. Straight up. Use it. People are like, oh, I bought this for like $700, and you can smell it, and they're smelling from the district and putting it back. What's the fun?
Use it if you bought it, love it, use it. Yes. Okay.
Yes. Don't melt your credit card. You don't have to.
Your tip is start small.
Start using it because your nose gets
trained.
Exactly.
Yes.
So a year later, you'll be like, okay, this was not the oud.
That I like.
Exactly. This is not the Hindi. This is not the Thai.
So, tips. Start small, use it, train your nose, and explore to see different types of agar wood, just so that you know which one you like.
Yes.
Buy from reputable places. Ajmal is one. You guys are one. Who else?
We are. If you put us so in a couple, we are the last door of
I see.
Yeah, so
because
it's like
you don't have retail spaces and you're not open to consumers to that extent.
This door is kind of a rehab. You know, you're so done with that wild thing.
Yeah.
And now you accept, okay, heal us,
Yeah.
and then you walk in that door,
Give us the real stuff.
Yeah, so we go little by little,
Okay, so you have some oud here for me. What are they? Can you show me?
Yes.
I'll do a close-up for the audience as well.
We'll take some pictures.
Yes.
So this is like a twig. So you can see it's, the resin is even layered. And the good thing I like about it is like evenly, the resin has formed.
The veins are even.
Yes. And that's a Sri Lankan.
Okay.
So back in the day, this would have met, like if we are talking about Sri Lankan in 2015, they wouldn't even touch this because they were more resinous, darker.
I see.
Yeah. So it is easily available. So now Sri Lankan, what I find is this, like this one here. You see this?
This is darker.
Exactly. This
is darker than the one I just saw.
Yes.
Oh, you can actually see the sap, the resin coming out.
Yes, when the chisel, so inside should be the resin as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And now we go here. Yeah. So it's from a very reputed store, very reputed brand, but it's fake.
Wow, you can't tell the difference.
You can't tell. So what we have to do?
You have to burn it.
Like, no, I would advise, it's just that ask him to scrape the top.
Okay.
And you can see there is bunk wood, the white wood.
Oh, I see. This is how you spot it. So you scrape it and it becomes this white wood. It's not
so
resinous
they have polished it.
Okay.
Yeah. So which we call...
So they polish it to make it look like resinous.
Yes.
But it's polished. It's not real resin.
But some, they go beyond this.
Wow.
Yeah, some they will actually use like car batteries, acid.
Oh my God.
So, Faycol, the adhesive.
Yes.
Yeah, so it will actually burn till the heart of the wood.
Okay.
And now it will be very difficult to identify.
Oh my God.
Until you burn, and then it will give a burn like a very. It'll choke your breath. It will be very nasty
Because
smell.
you're burning adhesives and
Exactly.
and, oh my God, batteries. That is so.
Yeah. This happens even with the biggest buyers. They can go wrong. These all are fake. And if I name you the brand, you will
I'll
be
be
like,
shocked.
yeah. So, but I don't want to
Name drop them.
No. That's not my job. Yeah, this you see, the bunk wood. You see, but look on the front, it's so natural.
It's so natural.
You see,
can't-
but it's uneven. It cannot be like this and this.
Oh, both sides are different as well. Like here,
Yeah,
it's
it can be bunk wood
streaky.
on the other side.
It's streaky, and this side is
You
all
see,
smooth.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay, these are really good examples. I mean,
And
to
then
train our eyes to spot.
yeah, so the best way is like scrape it.
Yes, and see if it's resinous
Yes,
throughout or if
yes.
it becomes white.
Yes. Then, as I said, there are creeps like eagle wood, crocodile wood, and then there are resin called etoxylin.
Okay.
They smell like oud.
Wow, but they're not oud.
They're not oud.
creeps.
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
call. That's incredible.
Yeah, see, this one is fake.
Oh yeah, when you polish it, it's just.
Look.
Yeah.
Then we try to burn as well.
So it leaves white ash, correct? The fake one.
No, this one it gives oil as well, but this is crocodile wood.
But
yeah,
the oil is not oud, like not a.
No, it's not oud. It's a creep of oud.
Okay.
It looks like oud tree and everything,
Wow.
but it's not oud.
That's wild. It's crazy, right?
Resinous. You can see the black part coming out. You see?
The veins.
Yeah. You see the black part? Yeah. So that's the real deal.
So even the skin got infected for this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the skin of the tree.
Wow.
Yeah. And even on the side, if you see, here. Resin.
I want to compare the sides of these two. And they're very clever. They make it so thin so
Yes.
that you won't know. This one is thick, but you can still see the resins.
Best is market makes you learn. So go out in the market. Don't go with that notion that I want to buy the best one and I want to buy the most expensive one, because then the chances are you burn your hands very,
In your pocket.
Yes, and you're just allowing the other person to,
grab.
rip you off with something which. So you go with the thing that with your nose. The best thing is what your nose, you smell it and you're, oh, I love this. That's it. Wear it.
Trust your nose. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go with your that Tom has said so, Zakir has said so, and he might be using different. Like she likes biryani. I don't like biryani. I want to have nihari. She doesn't like nihari. Go with your heart. You smell it. You love it. Give it a try. Wear the 4-5 hours, and at the end of the day, still smelling good. Yeah. And then don't go. It should smell like 12 hours, 24 hours.
Long lasting.
Yeah, like people go like it should smell like Friday to Friday, like eat to eat, So yeah, as a dealer, the guy will not say no, but don't expect a natural to perform that longer. Then of course I'm going to participate with more compound or lab-driven ingredients. Like we were talking about clones, right? So the other day, we were like, oh, clone is bad, it's killing the market, but in a way, it's good. It allows people from all walks of life, like with different budget, to actually go out and try. I can't go just walk in and give me this, and this, like okay, $20,000 in Henry Jackson, like and you're like what?
You can't. Yeah.
No, so you go to Dera. Oh, I smell this over there, and he's oh, this is like 100%, 90%, whatever he's telling you.
Yeah.
But he's giving you for 50 dirham.
Yeah. So it opens up the door so everyone to get
You
into
get to know, well, it is not the rose or the real roses, but is it something which you like? Is it somewhere near, like even halfway there? Something like this.
Gotcha.
So same goes with the oud. Oh, this is the best oud, the best suifi, and this and that, and you buy it and you're wearing it, and say after 6 months someone tells, no, this is not even oud. And you're like, what? Like, but you don't feel disappointed because you know what? I spent like 100 dirham.
Yeah. And you enjoyed it as well at the same time.
Yes. And then you're like, no, but I'm looking for something more. I'm looking for something. So yeah, okay, so now you go into that. Stop spending 300 dirham because you know in 300 dirham you don't get that real oud.
And
So
then
now you get into
upgrade.
1,000 dirham.
I see.
Yeah. So you look for and then that's how you build the relation with the vendor.
It's as simple as trusting, finding a trusted
Source. Yes.
and then for you, if you don't have that knowledge and expertise and you want to venture, stick to your budget. And then
Best.
third is the smell. If the smell is good,
Yeah.
then you're buying what you needed from the start.
Yes.
And then when it comes to burning oud, if it's hurting your eyes or like you're
It's
not
choking or
choking,
yeah.
that's-
There's like a sharp note which is not which is off note,
Yeah.
which you know it's something which
then stay away from that.
Okay.
exactly.
Because it, like you said, like adhesives and everything, that's quite scary.
It's with every other hobby you build your own ecosystem over the time.
Makes sense.
So if I'm there in your ecosystem or not doesn't matter. I'm there till the day I'm doing this business. You're gonna find me.
I think it's important that I highlight your brand as well. So for everyone watching, Zach is also a perfumer, and you started with distilling only oils first and supplying oud, but now you do eau de parfum.
We used to do like my father. We used to do distillation. Then the business grew, so we started asking our family members to participate in distillation, so he can go in the market and trade. Yeah. Then this widen our inner circle.
Yes. Yeah.
So then we started looking for distillers whom. So I have a distiller in Thailand. My father, now his son, and now me.
I see. So it goes for generations.
Like 20, 25 years.
What can we expect from Zakir Ghafoor, your brand, in the coming near future?
We are working on 3 different accord. One is the oud, one is the rose, and one is the animalic. It'll be natural, and then we are doing this mukhalat in oud oil, and then we are doing extract the parfum.
Okay.
But as I said, we want to reach the audience with affordability. So my benchmark is like 30 ml extract. Extract is like more concentrated.
Yeah.
It should be between $150 to $200.
Gotcha.
That's the price point we are looking at.
Nice.
So this will allow more people to participate, and then if we can do a 5 ml.
Travel sizes.
Yes, like Explorer set. So it
Discovery
makes,
set. Yes.
Absolutely. So it makes very affordable for people to reach, and one has to understand. So if someone is working in a compound, he's not working in natural anymore. Like I'm working in natural. I don't know how to make compound. So don't come asking me, you have this. No, because we have not
What is
learned.
compound and what is natural? What's the difference?
Compound is something which the market wants for it's a price driven. It smells like Cambodi, but it is not Cambodi. You can feel that, and they are selling it for like
synthetic.
it's synthetic.
So
It's a mix.
compound is a mixture of real and synthetic.
It can be, or it can be 100% synthetic.
I see.
Or it can be natural, but natural of oud oil with cedar wood, with sandalwood, like this.
So you blend it too.
Yeah, they blend it too because they have a market and they have a buyer in the market, and they want to sell it for like 500 dirham tola. So in 500 dirham tola, you don't expect me to sell you a Cambodi. Or an Indian, as a matter of fact. They command higher prices. There are guys who make compound,
I see.
and that's their recipe, that's their secret.
I see.
So I don't know how to make them.
I see.
So don't come asking me, can you make this? No, I cannot.
There are compound suppliers and there are natural
Yeah,
suppliers.
it's like same drivers, but one is doing the NASCAR, the other one is doing Formula One.
Gotcha. So if people want to reach out to you, how should they get in touch?
Gafur.ae, that's the best way. Find us on Instagram, Yes.
I will make sure your handles are on the screen so people can reach
You know
out to
what?
you.
We are the laziest batch of all. We are very bad on social media as well. So don't expect us like to come like an apple.com kind of a service. But we are there.
Okay.
I'll come back to you. I'll do answer all the, but yeah, don't please stop asking, is it wild? Ask me, is it real? Yes, it's real. Is it pure? Is it pure? Is it good? It's excellent. Is it artisan? Yes, it is artisan.
Trust you, yeah.
Exactly. Is it Krasna? Is Synesis? It's Krasna. Hit with these points. I'll come back. Is it wild? No. Thank you. Every time you take that
Zach.
effort to come and see us.
Of course.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I'm more thankful to you. Yes.
I hope people can learn a thing or two from.
Well, I give my best. See, it's something. You come with that. You come with that genuine
Interest.
intention. Yes, and just for you, we are doing this, and because I'm not that much of a camera person, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
but
That means a lot. Thank you so much.